1996, Real World Miami is airing season 5, episode 4, The Silence of the Dan. Cynthia is frustrated about the men in her life and her overall dating situation. Dan feels isolated when communication problems with his roommates arise. Meanwhile, he is discovered at the Michelle Pommier agency and participates in an Armani runway show. His roommates show their support at the show, deciding to put their conflicts temporarily on hold.
And this is still, I feel like when I watch this, they're still using semi normal people that haven't realized this could be a full on career for them and they're psychos that just look good. There's a lot of plain Jane looking people in here. You know what I'm saying?
I think they figured it out already at this point because Puck predates these guys and gals, and I think Puck is one of like the first breakout stars in that.
Yeah, I guess. But I feel like if they knew who Puck was and they saw what the reality of that was, I don't think that's a good one where you're like, yeah, I could replicate that. Could definitely replicate that mess. But this was not one of my favorite seasons. It's kind of boring. Miami, you'd think it'd be fucking popping, they'd be partying and stuff. And they do. There's
Uh-huh.
that. But I feel like these people are still, aside from a couple of real standouts, kind of background people that just sort of they got on the show and they weren't like made to make an ass of themselves or wouldn't be willing to portray themselves as an ass.
Yeah, pretty tame considering the expectations for Miami. And starting off the episode, we have Cynthia, who loves making a fool of herself every time. She doesn't want Trevor in her life anymore. She's contemplating about Trevor.
I've dated a couple Cynthias, Steve, back in my day. I don't like the way she's going about this because she's very blasé about these men in her life.
She really is feeling Trevor because she wants to know the next time she can call him. It's like, just I'll talk to you Monday. But she even says, like, I can't explain it. The feeling I have, they're just uncontrollable. I hear a lot of ladies say this in modern times. I like what I like. It's one of those. No, you don't. You don't even know what you like because you're just giving me a bland. I like what I like. Just all right. You just don't like me. All right, bye, bitch.
Also, saying all that, but then like, well, it's something about me. I realize that I'm involved in this. So she's like saying she's taking ownership of it, but she's not. She's just like, yeah, I like this guy who's just like, yeah, whatever. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just yeah. Are you taking a shit? Like it's like that kind of vibe where he just kind of maybe had a couple of minutes off work where he was just like, yeah, hey, I did it. Check it off the box. Trevor out. I'll call you next week. Bye,
Yeah.
bitch.
His name might as well be Chad. Now we see Dan, who's at the agency, the modeling agency, and I guess the agency's holding a volley palooza tournament.
It's a stud hunt, Steve. That's really what this is. Like, this modeling agency's got a bunch of Miami hot boys that they're like, hey, come here. Everybody show up. We'll see what we could do with all these hot hunks. I don't like Dan, Steve. I'm just going to say it. Dan's full of himself. He knows he's hot. I mean, the guy's a good looking dude, but he's very unfazed by somebody going like, hey, you're a model. Come
Yeah.
model for me. And I feel like I don't trust that Dan's going to be treated well, Steve.
And it's going to his head. Yeah, I'm calling Kate Moss's people in the Calvin Klein studios and Giorgio Armani and Versace, blah, 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 blah. He's already pissing off his roommates. They're just like, man, shut the hell up.
He's like, it's crazy. Like, I was at the agency and they were like, Dan, you're so fucking hot. And I'm sitting there like, I'm just a guy, you know? And they're like, Dan, we're trying to talk about the business that we're trying to figure out. He's like, can you just please let me speak? Because what you're saying to me right now is not in my field of vision. And I want to just speak specifically on the points of me being hot and me having a show soon, okay? This is Dan's time. This is Dan.
He's such a diva. He's meeting all the workers at the agency. And apparently, this is the largest agency in Miami, the Pommier.
Yeah, but who is this guy showing him around? Because there's some like weird weenie looking guy who's just walking around like, hey, here's this new hot guy. Hey, what's up? And he has like a dodgeball in his hand. He's like, hey, this is Dan. Watch out. Heads up.
Lou Pearlman, like,
He's definitely going to get a taste. So he's showing Dan around like, look at this new hot guy I got. He's dumb. It's like, yes. I don't like this office either because everyone's very much like, oh, hey, Dan. It's like a
Yeah.
cult. I feel like there's a cult going on here, Steve. Something's happening.
Seems predatory. It's kind of like Dirk Diggler when he first meets everybody. Oh, you're the chosen one. I've heard about your manhood.
Yeah,
Can I see it?
I guess, mister. Jeez. I'm just Dan. But he's making his way around town, Steve. He's meeting these people. There's this black photographer dude who's very interested in him, who's very interested in taking some photos of him and just, getting the vibes. And I don't understand at what point, like, how many people are getting paid off a model getting photos taken of them? Because if you got the scummy Italian guy, who I don't know what he does, and then this guy who's a photographer who's also somewhat involved, is everyone getting a taste of what Dan's making? Like, is this some kind of like pimp shit?
For all we know, they could have sent those photos to a porn director.
We got a new guy. This guy is dumb. We could trick him into anything. Okay.
Yeah.
But he's had these meetings. Everything's going great. This is the dream of any handsome person. I would never know what this is like because I've never been ushered around. Like, look how hot this guy is. It's just never happened, Steve. It's just not.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe. I'm working on that. So now Dan's got to go to some sort of a dinner party, I believe, with
Yeah.
other hot people. This is like the upper echelon. This is the extra, you know? But instead of just a plus one, Steve, he's got to plus all them. He can take as many people as he wants. So he goes home and he's like, you know what, guys? I don't like you. You guys are all fucking ugly, especially you, Joe. But I'm willing to put all that aside. You guys can come with me. I think Cynthia got a date, I think, with
Like right as they're getting ready.
and Cynthia's like, I ain't going to that shit, and just leaves. And Dan, instead of being happy, he's opening doors to all these like events and he's getting these calls and working his way up the modeling ladder. He's like, I can't believe she just wouldn't. She has a date, and that's more important than my shit. Fuck that shit. Like, he's ready to get a gun and go after Cynthia, Steve, basically.
Why didn't she tell me? I don't understand. That really hurts my feelings. Like, I'm really upset. There's nothing she can do to say to pacify me.
He's very flamboyant, Steve, which, he's a model. He's going to be.
Very dramatic.
But they go to this little party, this little shindig, and that's kind of the fun of being on the real world, especially back in these days. Every once in a while, they're going to throw, it's not all day, every day like I think it is now, but they'll throw you in a club in a VIP, and you're the real world crew, and you're out there. So they get to go to this cool upper echelon. It's not a Coke party in Miami, but I feel like if you turn the camera around, there's a lot of mirrors that are all, schmutzed up, if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, you got to wait till everyone leaves. All the normies.
Yeah.
The after parties for the cool kids.
Hey, is that guy sweating and playing solitaire by himself, shirtless? This party's dope.
Yeah, he's talking a mile a minute. But we cut to Cynthia's date with Tony, and Cynthia lets it be known he's no one special in her life, but he likes to take me places.
It's hard to like Cynthia, Steve. I understand everybody has their path, but
No.
this guy, Tony, is his name?
God bless him, man. I feel your pain, Tony.
I mean, dude, Tony's doing everything right, taking her out, showing some interest, and then he even takes this bitch on a fucking trip to a hockey game, Steve. I don't get it. It's not what I would take anybody to.
I ain't eating no fried alligator. And then, yeah, she's a funky cock bitch. But they're going over business plans at the house. And Dan, he's just being a major douche again. And everyone's just over it. They're kind of muting him out, you can tell. And I think Michael is his name. He cuts in. He's just like, look, man, I'm sick of all the analogies. I'm about straight business. Emphasis on the straight. Now, it's either a yes or a no. Motherfucker, it's like two options. It's like, well, I'm just really tense because I've been laughed at. Like, dude, nobody's been laughing at you. Like, actually, when I made a business proposal, you laughed out loud.
I'm not hearing that. And this whole yes or no thing is very restrictive to my mind state and my spirituality. So, Mike, with all due respect, I'm talking and Dan's talking now. So please back off because clearly I'm a business genius. I've been asked to go to the parties here. So my business is important. And my business right now is I'm hot. So I should be the business. He's not saying that, but yeah, he's just over talking people. Everyone's over Dan at this point. The Sarah chick is constantly rolling her eyes. Joe's, to me, if I'm running a business and I know somebody in the house has a business MBA, like a master's degree,
Yeah.
I go, hey, Joe, maybe we should talk to him. Let him run the show. Instead, Joe's like, I'm not getting into business with these fucking lunatics.
Yeah, I'm not giving my opinion on anything. This dude is just full of himself. And Joe and I think Michael, from what I've seen so far, they might be the only redeemable characters from this cast. And Joe, he's also like, man, okay, that's how you feel. Yeah, I'm barbecuing now. If y'all want some ribs, holla at me.
Yeah. I'm going to enjoy this nice ass house. Joe is very much, I think, what if I had to do this, my behavior would be where I was like, I'm a loner anyway. So I'm going to go use all these nice amenities and you guys can just like discuss this shit amongst yourself. And I think now it's just like the VH1 sort of formula where you just get everybody liquored up and just let mayhem ensue. And I think at some point they figured that out, but they're still giving them like a task to perform throughout the season to sort of give them some sort of through line, I guess, for the storytelling. That would be the last thing I do for these shows where you're like, yeah, let them make a business.
Well, I don't know if this has already been an established formula yet, but the current trend, they specifically do some Jerry Springer shit. All like the stuff that the producers tell the cast members, because I know they do this on the Housewives and the Love and Hip Hops, like, hey, she said that your baby daddy is gay. What, bitch? So it's just like a lot of like, and again, executive meddling.
Here, finish the shot. There we go. Now here's a frying pan. It just would be funny if you could just like incorporate that into something. Just go out there, do something. Just liquor somebody up and be like, yeah, just maybe just like hit her on the back. It's not gonna hurt. She said your mom was fat too, so it's like she's disrespecting you. Fuck it.
That bitch says you can't cook. Get that bitch. I forgot this too, man, because it's Viacom owning MTV. They have the rights to play like actual like music. Like I recognized a Redman beat in the background. It's like hell yeah. And I think there's an Alice in Chains song playing in the background.
Yeah, they've definitely played an Alice in Chains song when shit was like boiling over and everybody's like talking over themselves. They just were like, it was pretty dope, honestly.
Hell yeah, that only an MTV show could get away with. But
I enjoyed this formula for a while. Like I did enjoy Real World and Road Rules for a while as a kid, but when you watch it now, it's like this shit. I hate seeing this shit. This like killed TV, and this is the start of it.
it's the new thing, man. But
let's film lunatics instead. Let's not write anything. Let's just film lunatics and the disabled.
Well, wasn't that called The Surreal Life? But we go to Dan again. He's like, tonight is the moment. It all comes out. And Sarah's like, what are you talking about? The gay thing. Well, he even says himself, it's not like it's happening now. Like, you're speculating now. I don't think I talk too much. Like, you can't read a room, Dan.
Yeah. People have literally said, stop talking so much. And he's like, who said that?
Yeah.
I heard somebody say, Dan, you're cool, but I didn't hear that part of it. That hurt my feelings right now. How dare you? And again, Dan, for what it is, for all of his negative points, the guy's climbing up the ranks of the modeling world, all in this one episode, because now after all this, he's got a meeting with some kind of a super agent, if I'm not mistaken, Steve, who just wants to see, like, I want to see how you are in front of the camera. It's all good and well that you're handsome, but I got to see you got the moves,
I need to see what you look like in this G-string.
So put on some of this baby oil. Got to get a little woozy. And okay, bend over.
And then live from the itty bitty titty committee, we go back to bitch ass Cynthia. And she's talking about how I think Tony's starting to like me. He's cute, but there's just something about him that I can't be his girlfriend. And
he's too nice.
Yeah, and then this is when they're at the hockey game, and Tony just asked, like, "Can I get a sip of your drink?" And then she just here, like, is everything cool? Like, stop talking about it. I'm fine. Poor Tony.
He just is trying to fucking be cool. I hate Cynthia's behavior, Steve. I've been Tony.
I've been
Not
Tony.
not to this level though. Like you're being antagonistic at this point. You ain't even just being shitty. You're like, stop touching me, Tony.
Yeah.
You touching me. He's like, I'm just trying to fucking get my code. Excuse me. Damn.
And they chose the perfect song for this scene because I don't know if you caught, they played in the background, "What do I have to do to make you want me?"
To make you understand. Tony, you should have gotten up and left, to be honest with you. It would have been better TV. You don't deserve this.
You could do better. You deserve more, man. Even one of her roommates is like, I think she just wanted someone to take her out.
Probably. Get a free meal, get a little night out on Tony's bills, Steve.
Even her sister puts her in check. Like, why don't you like him? Because he's not Trevor? Well, maybe if he started yelling at you and not having time for you, maybe you start liking his ass.
Maybe if he whooped your ass a little bit, you'd like him a little bit more than Trevor. I want to see, you don't get to see what Trevor is, and that's unsatisfying to me. I want to see what Trevor looks like. Because it'd be hilarious if he looked like the hairdresser from Baby Boy.
$40.
I could flip them bricks, you know what I'm saying? Shut up, bitch. I'll slap the shit out. Oh my God, Trevor. Don't slap the shit out of me.
You're so dangerous. Anyway,
Man,
what'd you say, Tony? God, your breath smells like shit.
Oh, you want a hug? Oh, God.
Touch my fucking hair. Anyway, back at the house, Steve, Dan's also does have a job. He's going to be at some sort of Armani runway show, which I'll get more into here shortly. But at the house, we're seeing some of Dan's headshots. And everybody's just sort of looking at them that's in the house. And they're like, this piece of meat. Hey, is this a cock shot? What is this?
I think this is the part where they're having like a house meeting. He's just talking over everybody. And I think somebody cuts him out like, dude, you are talking too much. It's how people communicate. They talk. The fuck, man.
I'm going to kill myself. I'm out of here. Anybody with any sense would just leave the room. But I love that. They're going to have a business, Steve. You don't realize that? These people could maybe have a business together. They're going to get it together.
And as they're walking out, it's him and another one of his roommates. And I think she says, if people have a problem with you talking, it has nothing to do with you being gay. Just a thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you just not liking what I'm saying because I'm gay? Is that it? You're like, no, I want a pepperoni pizza. That's all I said. Sure. Cisgendered piece of shit.
I think that's when he talked to Sarah.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with you being gay. And he flips that somehow. He's like, wait, so it is a problem?
Who said that? Who said it was a problem? She's like, no, I'm saying it's not. And it probably wouldn't be. He's like, oh, but you said a single person said it was the problem, I'm gay. And she's like, yeah, whatever, dude. She's in a room with Joe and they're like two normal people. And they're just both like, dude, can you leave? Because we were sitting here talking about a movie we're going to go see. And you came in here talking about whatever the fuck that was. But you know what, Steve? Fuck all the tension. They get to go to a fucking model show for Dan. They get to go VIP at the Armani Exchange runway show that's at a fucking brick and mortar store, Steve. I don't know how special this is.
Yeah, it's like they're at a Big Lots.
Yeah, stand on that block.
But this time, Cynthia's there to support with her punk ass. All the roomies are there. After, I guess, a successful runway show, they all walk off and all is good for now.
That's real world, baby. The night ends in a just nice liquored up, just fun sesh. Fuck all the bullshit, you know? And I will say, Cynthia at the end, she was high-fiving Dan. She was getting into it. She's showing up, but at the end of the day, Cynthia, shame on you.
Yeah.
You're no friend of mine. But Dan, Steve, unfortunately for, you know, with all the behavior, I went ahead and just kind of can tell you in the future, Dan keeps going. I don't know where it ends, but in this season, he leaves and goes to Milan to be a model. So, you know, maybe it all pays off for him, you know?
And if that's the case, maybe it panned out for the roommates. Like, yeah, he's not in this house anymore.
Yeah, hell yeah. You're like, hell yeah. And then they put they're like, we're bringing Puck back. God damn it.
Jason.
I just jizzed in your toothpaste, you fucking pussy. Fucking
Yeah,
damn,
Dad's not here for me to harass him. Damn it! That's the whole point of me being here.
I was gonna put my dick in the peanut butter this time instead of just my fingers. It's like sucks.